day. My name is Joshua Salako, and today I will be talking about Microsoft Excel. We'll be discussing about the environment and how to use some basic functions like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, auto sum, etc. So at first, this is the basic page that you see when you launch Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is among Microsoft Office Suite package, and it is used to make spreadsheets. Spreadsheets allows us to enter data in form of rows and columns. These vertical ones are called rows. They are called columns rather. These horizontal ones are called rows. Rows are numbered in terms of 1, 2, 3, and the likes, while columns are lettered in terms of A, B, C, and D. Now, for each of them, we have a cell. Each cell is given a name. The name is in form of the column letter and the row number. For instance, this first one has the name A1, as we have it right here, A1. So now, having known that, for us to move from one cell to the other, we use the tab button. So if you press the tab button, for us to come down the cell, we use an enter button. So now, spreadsheet in a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet package, there are three types of data that we can enter. The first data type is what we call label. Label consists of just plainly alphanumeric value. It can either be alphabet or it can also contain alphabet and numbers together. For instance, if write let me zoom in. If, for instance, example of a label is, for instance, Kaale, that's a label, or can just write 15B. Yeah, a combination of both numbers and letters. This is a label. The next one that we have is constant. Constant talks about integers, decimal, just plain numbers that don't contain that they don't contain any alphabet at all. For instance, you write 12, or we can just write minus 0.5 and the likes. These are constants. These two are constants. So having known that, the last but not the least is what we call formula. A formula is a combination of two constants and the operator. Operator can be the addition sign, multiplication sign, division sign, for instance. And if you want to write a formula, it only starts with an equal to. So now you start here, like what we want to be in this cell G5 should be equal to what? Whatever operation. For instance, let us pick 2 plus 7. That is, we want 2 plus 7 to be what is in the value of this cell. So if we hit the enter button or move to another tab, Excel will automatically perform this operation and what give us 9 as the input. We can actually just input equal to, for instance, 9 times 70, and when we just strike enter, it will automatically sum it up for us. So if you go back there to click, we actually see 9 here, but if we come here, look up here, we see the formula. This bar, we call it the formula bar. We call it the formula bar. So that's one of the major. We can also do division, subtraction, and the likes. We just need to input it, and don't forget the equal to sign. So now, for instance, this values now. There's one thing I want to talk about: auto sum. Auto sum is more like, okay, starting from here down here, I want to sum it up all through this place, and the answer will just come here. That's auto sum. So all I just need to do is to highlight everything here, and then just click on this auto sum button, bam, it will automatically sum it up for me down here. Same thing, if I want to just do the same thing here, I could just actually just highlight everything also and do auto sum. So it will give the answer to the cell that is beneath the everything. So that's where AutoSum works. And now there's something called function. Function are not like formulas. Formulas is just basic operation times multiplication. But actually function consists of way more than that, although we can actually do basic operations too using functions. For instance, the first function I'll talk about is the sum function. The sum function, you also write it just like a formula. You start with equal to, then you write sum, then we open the brackets. So this sum formula, you start from where you want to sum it up from. Like for instance, it's in two ways. If you want to just add two numbers, maybe let's pick this 50 here, 50 here, and 28 here. So we want to sum it up from 50. Okay, we want to just sum 50, 50 and 28. So we just need to put this 50. 50, what's the cell? That's C8. So it has done it for C8. Then we put a comma and we give it a space, and then we will write the name of this, the next one, 28. That's what the one that has 28 as its value is what, D8. So just write D8, then we close the bracket. Once we hit enter, it is going to sum 50 and 28 for us. Let's do that. So that's what, 78. So there is actually another one to do. The other part of the sum is actually in this form. Choose sum. Now this part is talking about when we want to sum true. For instance, I want to add 50 plus 28 plus 72 plus 59. That will just be, we have to just start from 50 through 59. So we just start from C8 and type what, C8, and true, the true sign is a colon. So that, so the difference between a true and just between two of them is just, for adding just two cells together we use a comma, but true we use a colon. So true what, we want it to end in this 59, that's F8, and what, F8. We are adding true from here. You can see the Excel has actually highlighted everything for us. Once we hit enter, the value here, the value at this point will be the sum of everything here. So now the same thing, we can do it for what, product. Product is just multiplication. Product is multiplication. Then we just, for instance, we want to do the product of 44, this 44 and 41. Just do 44 C9 comma 41, and then close the bracket. Then we hit enter. It will multiply it, because it multiplies for us. If we want to do it through everything, we just do equals. Please don't forget product. We open the brackets, then what, this through this, then we just close brackets. So it will multiply everything for us, and we hit enter. So then you can see the way everything works. So that's one of the many features of Excel. Excel have a lot of features. That's why they use it in banks, especially in banks. They use Excel in banks because it's this statistical feature that it has make it easy to analyze huge data, and because it is entered in rows and columns, it is very much easy. So now I've actually made a table. Let's, yeah, this is a table. Examination reports for a particular class. We have names, the English language score, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology scores. So now we want to look for the total score for each student. That is, you add 62 plus 55 plus 70 plus 63 plus 71 for student A to give a total score here. That is, we want the sum of everything here to be here, and the average score is going to be the total score average divided by 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. So it's total score divided by 5. So grade will just be, we can pick a grading system of our own. Maybe 70 and above should be an A, between 60 and 69 should be a B. Between 50 and 59 should be a C. And just like that, just a grading system. You can formulate a grading system. So at the end of the day, we want to look for the lowest score and the highest score. We want to do this using Excel functions to see how things work. So let's start from here. So what we need to come here and just do equal to, we want addition of everything. So just do sum through what? We want to start from this point. If you click on it, it automatically writes the number there. Through where? Through this particular point. We want it to end in age 4, comma age 4. No, there's an error. Age 4, not a comma. We are summing it up. So it should run through age 4. Then once we hit enter, it will sum it up for us. So you can see we have 321 and it's gone. Now there's this particular thing I want to do. If you want to copy the property of this cell down to the one under it, that is, we want to copy the formula that is up here, this formula, we want it to look like it, the one that is down here. So all we just need to do is just come to this point. When we have this plus like sign, you just drag it down to the next one. It will copy the property, so it will sum it up for us starting from here through to here. So that is where it is. So with that, now we can just do for every other one. So Excel will do the work. Now for this one, now the average score is going to be this cell divided by 5. So let's just do it equal to what cell is this? Cell I4 divided by 5. Once we hit enter, it will do that for us. That's 64.2. You can actually increase the value in the decimal place. This is a 1 decimal place. You can just do that. If you come here, this to decrease decimal, this to increase decimal. So you do that. This is in 2 decimal place, and I think it's okay 2 decimal place. So now we just need to copy the property for every other one and bring it down. So you can see it has given us the average score of each student. So the grading system, this we should know is a B. So we can just input it, and this is an A. So this is also a B. This is a C. This is a B. This is a D. So this is more like making work easier than writing, than using calculators to do manual solving. So that's just the basic concepts behind functions. So now for us to be able to do this total sum, we are done. So now I want us to do a sum. We want to look for all the total score that was obtained in English language. That is, we want to add from up here down all the scores here. So we just need to use the auto sum feature. And then just when we highlight it, just bam, this is the total score obtained in English language. So from here, you can just copy the property to the next one. It will sum everything starting from here down here. So we are just saving time copying the properties. So let's just do that for every other one. So you can see the way it works. So that's just that about that. So in order for us to get the average score of all the students, it's just the sum of all these scores eh, that we are going to get a total score divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the average performance of the student. So let's just do that. Just equals to sum, open the bracket, starts from here through here, close the bracket, then we hit enter. So this is it. Let's confirm something. Each 24, this is it. And for here we want it to be equal to but for here it will no longer be well, anyway, let's just ignore that for now. So now the lowest score, for lowest score we use a function called minimum, that is equals to minimum of the minimum number starting from here d4 through here d4 through this point. We want to look for the smallest number, and that's 26. The lowest score in this report sheet is what? Is 26. For the highest score we use maximum, starting from this point, semicolon, this point, then we hit enter. So the highest score obtained by students is what? 91. So this is just one of the many things that we can use Excel for. So thank you for listening. Do have a nice day.